Good evening. I'm Vanshi, and today we are going to discuss about assignment 3, that is nonlinear models. So in this assignment, we are going to discuss how we are going to solve the nonlinear models. So for that, in the question, it is given that we need to generate a data set with two classes, and we need to classify them using the nonlinear model. So we need to calculate and evaluate nonlinear models in classifying into two classes. So for that, we need to include all the packages, import all these packages like sklearn datasets for creating the dataset and matplotlib to plot the graph and plot the dataset and sklearn model selection for test and train the model. And also we need to import the sklearn svm, and in that we need to import svc, that is in svm support vector machine we have svc support vector classifier. So in the classifier we can use different kernels and different models. So next, for the numerical calculations we are importing numpy uh, to generate the data. So we have imported all the necessary packages and necessary modules. So next, we're going to create a data set with two different classes. Uh, so for that, we are going to generate a circular data, so that would be more non-linear with 100 examples. And also we are going to use np.where, that is numpy.where function, in order to create indices for the positive and indices for the negative. Positive and negative are the two classes that we are going to differentiate here. And we are going to plot the data using these lines of codes. That is, we are going to uh, positive examples, and we are going to negative examples, positive examples red and negative examples blue, labeling x1 x2. And then next we're going this is where we're going to generate the data and plot. So x and y are using make circles. So in order to generate a circular data, it takes a number of data set, that means number of examples what you are taking, and factor factor and the noise. So if we increase the noise, more scattered the uh, like uh, program is, more scattered the data set is, and we are going to random state 42. And we have taken the positive index and negative index, and for plotting, and also we have plotted the positive examples and negative examples, positive examples with the red and negative examples with the blue. So this is a data set. This data set is a purely, we can say it is a purely non-linear, purely classified by non-linear. We can only classify by non-linear, because if we classify by linear, then the fitted line may not be classifying it. So a non-linear model can only classify that. So we'll see in the next step. So the next step, we are going to split the data set into training and testing. For the training, we are going to divide 80 is to 2, that is 80% for the training and 20% for the testing. So we have split the training and testing using train test split from the sklearn module. And next, we are going to create three classifiers. One is linear, one is polynomial, and one is RBF. These kernels are used to create these models: model linear, model poly, model RBF. So then we are going to we are going to train dataset using fit method. So model linear, SVC kernel is equals to linear. It will generate, so it will create a model and it will train the model. And the same way poly, it is taking poly, and we can play around with using this degree. So that degree, increasing the degree make this program complex. Like it will give more accuracy. So in my observations, increasing the degree gave me more accuracy, like more score. And also RBF, it is a radial bias factor. So the radial bias factor, where it will be taking like it will create a complete nonlinear classifier. So so it will train the data set using fit, and then we are going to observe what is the accuracy, what is the performance of all these classifiers. So this assignment, we have taken linear, polynomial, and RBF. So we can see linear, it is performing very poor, and polynomial, it is performing very well, and the RBF is also performing 100%. So we have 100% because the polynomial with the degree 10, it will generate a complete circle shape figure around here, and RBF create a circle around a perfect shape and perfect uh, classifier that would classify these positive and negative examples. So this is so in this we have observed that so linear classifier where it will uh, it will draw a line for example, if it is drawing line like this, so it will only differentiate these particular things, and these particular things, these are negative and positive examples, but all these negative examples will not be classified, not both would not be classified correctly. So the performance is 30%. So in this assignment, we have learned that how to solve a nonlinear solution using the kernels. So using SVC kernels. This is it. Thank you.